Hello! My name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at another character build that I came up with, and this one is going to be centered around the Dark Horse superhero, Hellboy. Hellboy is my personal favorite superhero from any medium, any genre, anything, because he is a total fucking badass. You might know Hellboy best portrayed by Ron Perlman or David Harbour in some of the recent Hellboy movies. The most recent one came out in 2019, I believe. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one, but definitely the first Hellboy and the second one, The Golden Army, are two of my favorite movies of all fucking time. I want to shout out, I wonder if it was Eve or someone like that, for, having at least help me out a little bit with the idea of this. So let me just pull this up really fast. I want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. Let me find, so I put out a community post asking what you guys would want to see the most, and one of the votes I got a lot for was the Hellboy one. Even though I said I was probably going to do it anyway. Ogardo said going to need a power fist and a big-ass revolver. So, Ogardo, you are the person I was looking for because the power fist, I didn't even think about that, but it makes total sense, and I will explain why in a little bit. So, a little bit of background about who Hellboy is. If you guys know the Brothers Grimm, he is basically like a one-man Brothers Grimm. He is the spawn of the devil. He's the son of the devil who was summoned by Nazis during the Second World War. The Nazis who summoned them were subsequently defeated by a group of Americans, and those Americans took Hellboy in and used him, and he was initiated into a member of the BPRD, which is the Bureau for Paranormal Research and Development. The BPRD does a lot of stuff all across the world, taking care of like folklore monsters, any kind of like story tale monsters or fairy tale monsters, stuff like that. Those are the kind of enemies that he is going after. So we're talking about the Baba Yaga, the Boogeyman, the Crooked Man, all that kind of stuff. Those old like mythical and kind of folklore monsters, stuff like that. He is really awesome. I love supernatural elements, and on top of that, he's a cigarette smoking fucking giant fist revolver wielding devil. So might as well do a character build around it, Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is go over the apparel items that I chose, and maybe the face paint as well. Starting with the outfit, I chose the I believe it's the Western Duster or something like that. It's like it's Western coat, but Hellboy has this tan brownish overcoat trench coat, and I figured that this went really well. And honestly, the red bandana kind of goes with the redness of Hellboy. So yeah, this really was the only option in my eyes. There's not really another jacket like this, so this was really the only option. Moving on to the face, what I did here is I changed my hair black. I didn't change the style, though. Hellboy does have kind of a man bun in the back, although because of his horns, his hairline comes back far more than mine does. I put the red face paint on, and I figured that would probably be okay, just for the most part, that would work. There wasn't really any other option to make my whole head red, and he also kind of has this, soul patch, so I put that on as well. I recently picked up these devil horns, too, thinking that the halo would be able to kind of float above my cowboy hat, maybe kind of like the Tri-Radiance Oscillator or whatever the fuck it was called from what's it called? Old World Blues DLC from New Vegas, but that didn't work. Anyways, I did get these devil horns with that pack as well, so these worked perfectly. Hellboy typically will sharpen down his horns because he doesn't really like the way they look, but obviously there's no option for that in 76, so this is the best I could do, and honestly, I think it looks pretty damn sweet. Okay. What I'm going to do now is go over to my perks, and I'm going to show you what I chose for this kind of Hellboy loadout. Okay, so the weapons we're going to be using, obviously, as you saw, I'm going to be using a power fist. He also has a revolver, so the two main things we're going to be focusing on are going to be unarmed melee and pistol builds. So over here in strength, I have traveling. All right. Let me get this out of the way first. I have perks that are inherent to my character. They're just, ones that I always have to have on me for every single class. That's going to be Traveling Pharmacy, Bandolier, what else do we have? Demolitions Expert. Although it is applied to this build, I typically do always have it on. First Aid, Batteries included, Class Freak, and Starch Jeans, as well as Action Boy and Marathoner. So those perks, although they will mostly kind of fit in with the lore element of the build, they're not super important, so I won't really spend a lot of time on those. Okay. Iron Fist. Your punching attacks now do plus 20 damage. That works with any unarmed weapon, so the Power Fist will be kind of under that banner as well. What else we have? Incisor. Your melee and unarmed weapons ignore 75% of your target's armor. That is going to be the tank killer for melee weapons. Down here I have Martial Artist. Your melee weapons weigh 60% less, and you can swing them 30% faster. I actually have a faster swing speed on this Power Fist, and later in the video when I experiment with these weapons, you'll see actually how fast that thing fucking moves. Okay, over here in Perception, I have Tank Killer on, just to help with my armor and stagger chance with pistols, and I also have Concentrated Fire on, so that I can always aim for the head. Over here, I have Ironclad on. I figured this would be beneficial because Hellboy is just an absolute fucking tank, so he might as well have more D and ER. I also have Fireproof as well because Hellboy is actually totally resistant to fire. This obviously is going to make me totally resistant to fire, but it's the closest we will be able to get to being the spawn of Satan. Over here in Charisma, I have Inspirational on. I was deciding between this and Lone Wanderer because typically Hellboy will go into a situation alone. However, he is usually always at the very least, in communication with his team, so I figured Inspirational would be a good perk on there to kind of go with that team element that he has. Wasteland Whisperer is on here as well. I don't really remember if there was too many instances of this happening, but since Hellboy is a demon, he tends to connect more with the monsters that he is fighting than he does with the humans that are around him. So I figured this would be decent because it might be a thing where it's, I feel like I remember a Hellboy story where there was like this like misunderstood monster and he went in and they kind of, shared in some like pain, something like that. So I figured I would throw this on there and maybe it would be beneficial for me out there in the wasteland. I also have Tenderizer on because it's going to help with my fucking damage and shit, so why not? Over here in Intelligence, I have First Aid, don't worry about that. Demolition Expert maxed out, it's going to help me with my my explosive revolver, and I also have batteries included. That's just an inherent one, don't worry about that. Over here in Agility, Action Boy and Marathoner, don't worry about those. But Master Gunslinger, Gunslinger, and Expert Gunslinger are going to be the perks we're going to want to have on maxed out to 3 stars each to do the most damage with our revolver. And then over here in Luck, don't worry about those. That is going to be all the perks that I have for this build. Nothing too crazy. For the most part, it's a fairly standard, I guess you could call it a fireproof, unarmed pistol build. But for this video, it's going to be the Hellboy build. So, yeah, that's the perks. Let me see if I can show you guys the weapons really quick. Okay, so the first one I want to show off is going to be the Right Hand of Doom. This is a 40% swing speed, anti-armor, +1 strength power fist. Excuse me, I had to burp there. I was deciding between the, the puncturing mod or the heating coil. The puncturing mod does do more damage, but I figured the heating coil would be a little more lore-friendly because, Hellboy and fire, heating, stuff like that. So I wish there was kind of like a red paint you could put on this. That'd be kind of sweet, but I do appreciate how the Power Fist is kind of all-encompassing on your forearm, and it's very much the same shape as Hellboy's fist, so this works perfectly. The next one I want to talk about is going to be Good Samaritan. This is the name of Hellboy's massive revolver. This was the biggest one I could get, so Agardo, I'm sorry, couldn't really get a big-ass revolver, but with the bull barrel, we can make it pretty large. So this is going to be the Fact Finder, just renamed, 25% less VATS action point cost, and it is TSE. This weapon is really awesome, and I actually tried this out last night when I was making this build. This and the Power Fist should do us very, very well. So again, the Right Fist of Doom and Good Samaritan. So, since Hellboy hunts, folklore kind of monsters, stuff like that, I figured we should try to go find some cryptids. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop around, see if we can find some Wendigos. Those would probably be a decent enemy to kill, and as opposed to what I typically do, killing Scorch and Blood Eagle, stuff like that, this one, I went to the wrong cave here. This one actually might give me a little bit more of a challenge. Although, I have to find the Wendigo cave. Isn't it down here? Is it right here? Yes, it is. The Wendigo cave. There we are. Okay. You know what? Actually, while we're here, let's try it out the Deathclaw. Because, as opposed to waiting to fast travel, let's actually just go kill something. Although these mole rats always piss me off. I hate when they do that. When you're about to kill them and they just right onto the ground. That shit pisses me the fuck off. Alright. Let's go see. Adios. Alright. Where is the Hopewell Cave Deathclaw? Another fucking mole rat. I'm so sick of this shit. What was that little red flashing light? Huh. Okay, where are you? Get the fuck out of here. Alright, do you see how fast this thing is moving, though? Jesus. Alright, here we go, here we go. Alright, watch this. Let's see how fast I can do the Deathclaw with the right fist of doom before he literally slaps my shit up. Come on. Oh, I gotta take another stimmy. I gotta take another stimmy. There we go. Oh my god. One more hit. One more hit. One more hit if I can fucking get it. There we go. See? Brilliant. I really, this is probably, I can take all this, okay. Probably one of my favorite melee weapons, if not my favorite. Unarmed weapons are just too OP in this game. They're insane, especially with swing speed or power attack damage, some shit like that. Alright, so that's the power fist there. Oh, looks like it didn't even need any red paint on it. Looks like the Deathclaw painted that for us anyway. So there we go. Let's go somewhere else. Let's try to find the Wendigo in the Wendigo cave and try to use the Good Samaritan to kill him. So, Jesus, man, this thing is really just packs a punch. Look how fast I'm moving this. I'm just spamming my shit right now. The only thing that I wish you could do, I know it wouldn't really make sense, but I wish that you could target VATs, or you could target enemies in VATs, like per limb, with melee weapons. That would be so sweet. If there is a way to do that and I'm being stupid, please let me fucking know. But as far as I know, you can't do it. Look at him, breaking spines over here. Alright, this is Good Samaritan. Let's go try this out in the Wendigo cave. Actually, I haven't been here in a long time. I always get this and the, what do you call it? The fucking Haven Church hole shit confused. God, I really haven't been here in a long time. This is where the military guy is, right? I think it's like its body. Let's see how this is gonna do, though. I don't need a better... Yeah, there's a military dude down here. Whoa! Not bad, actually. 2 shots for a normal ghoul. What about on the Charred? 2 shots on a Charred? That's pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Whoa. Easy there, pal. Better fucking sit the hell down. Let me see if we've got a stimmy in here. We do not, although I'll take that. The Radex probably won't be the worst. This is kind of a crazy place to be. This is very, like, Hellboy-esque, I guess. All this blood and guts and shit. Oh, this was actually a really good place to go, huh? Alright, ghoulie. Smell you later. Oh, we got another one here? Also, do any of you guys play Modern Warfare 2 and you guys have been seeing that new quick draw shit for the revolver on that? It's crazy. You like hold your fucking rifle at your chest and then you can use your dominant hand to pull out your pistol while your rifle is still at your chest. Shit's crazy, I know. Sorry, I'm going off a little tangent here, but I just thought the thing was so fucking cool. Alright, where is this goddamn... Fuck off, please! How did that just take 2 bullets? It's a mole rat. Where is this Wendigo, though? Oh, here we go. In here. No. Alright, let's try it with the power fist. Probably could wipe these guys away pretty fast with this thing. I'm just holding it. Just too easy. What's over here? Bodies. Like somebody... Oh, Jesus Christ. Whoa! I hate these fucking things. Literally my #1 most hated enemy in this game. Mirelurk Kings. I should do a video on why I hate them so much, but God, they're just so annoying! And they just scream at you, bro. It's the most annoying sound, and then it like fucking... It's like getting hit with a Scorch Beast Queen, dude, when they hit you with that sound. It's so terrible. Die! Oh my lord, die, you fucking crab! Jesus, who would have thought that 27 years into the future, a fucking crab would give you so much goddamn heartache? Not heartache, I don't even know. Give me an aneurysm, what's gonna give me? Let's find this fucking Wendigo. Get the hell out of here, Hellboy style. Fuck you! You know what? I know, I'm sorry folks, but I'm so sick of this shit. Look! It's a 2-shot explosive revolver, and it's like hitting it with a fucking napkin! I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I'm so... Like, come on! Like, come on! I'm a level fucking 400 and a Mirelurk King slaps me! Bullshit! Oh my god. You know what? Fuck this, man. I'm fucking out of here. Y'all get the point. My name is... Well, I'm not going to end it just yet. But Jesus Christ! I hate him! Because they come right up to you and they just keep slapping you and putting you in the fucking corner and screaming at you. God! I'm sorry. God, I really fucking hate Mirelurk Kings. God damn. Alright, well, this was supposed to be a Hellboy character build, and it kind of still is, although I think at the end there it kind of turned into something that it didn't have to be. I'm sorry about that, folks, but I do hope you enjoy. With these character builds, I'm kind of just trying to get the message out there of, using your imagination. The number one reason why I make this stuff is because I love this game so much. It's my favorite game. It's really my favorite game, I want to say, ever. I don't think I've put as much time into anything as I've ever put, well, not anything, any game, as I've put into 76. And this is the kind of stuff that I do. I mean, I mentioned I'm a level 400. When you're at this level, there's not a whole lot you can do, really, aside from just kind of grind the same stuff over and over again. So stuff like this, keeps me on my toes, keeps me feeling refreshed, and I'm going to play the rest of this day with this build and have a bunch of fun with it. Although, if there's a Mirelurk King, fuck that. So, that's all I have for you guys today. I think I'm going to do a video going over my entire apparel collection right after this. So, please check that out. Just kind of going over what I have in my apparel, the stuff I like the most. And, yeah. Alright, folks. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.